Then yesterday, I remember she told me, she tried the lying down. Then he realized the body is so relaxed and he can snore. Then I say, snoring is good sign. Understand? Because initially when you relax, the natural tendency is to sleep. Where you are not trained in mindfulness. But never mind. Where you attempted to be mindful, then the moment they snore, they hear their own snoring. How many of you have ever heard your own snoring before you know how to do this awareness-based meditation? You can't. When you snore, you become unconscious or subconscious. But this style of meditation, where you are snoring and going through the subconscious, unconscious dream state, you are aware inside. The body may sleep or rest, but your awareness never sleeps. It's there all the time. So this is the understanding. So what she did is, I remember yesterday and even this morning, I think, he said, now I am confident, I know what Brother Teo teach. Relax into every mind state, like what I mentioned the other day. Then maintain awareness. Don't try to know, don't try to do anything, just relax. That's why she able to go through. And the heart pumping one, you know what happened now? Because she didn't train in awareness-based meditation, actually the heart was all the time pumping like that. If I'm not wrong, you got BP problem or not? Don't have, huh? But your heart beat faster than other people. No, during normal time, you feel it's normal, but without you knowing, because you are not relaxed initially, then this one actually, the moment you're aware, you feel your heartbeat and vibration, then most people don't understand, because you never listen to your heartbeat, no. So maybe you take the reading and all those things. But when you are aware, initially especially, this heartbeat pound very fast and very, what they call, when you are aware, it's like very violent, no, poopa, poopa, like that one inside there. So, like the doctor in the hospital, when they put all the wire on this one, all the signal all is there. So what happened is, when she starts to relax and become aware, then this thing very fast. Then very lucky she understand, relax into it. Then patiently, after a while, it become normal again. Then it come again. It's to let her see and understand. When you are aware, these are the things that will happen. Our whole body is full of vibration. When you don't have awareness, this vibration cannot slow down. Sometimes it's due to your adrenaline, your excitement, your stress or whatever inside. Then your pumping or the heartbeat is not the one that is like very fine, very soothing in the, what they call, very appropriate mode. So once you develop the awareness base, you can detect. Then you become sensitive. Then your heartbeat too fast, you will know. Then you will relax into it. Otherwise, how can you be aware to relax in it? Then you carry this state. Do you know what happens? You continue to have this type of very fast heartbeat. Sooner or later, as you continue to grow older and older and age, you will get into trouble one day. That's why meditation helps, relaxes you, allow your vibration to be normal. Then when your mindfulness is there, you become very calm. Your breathing becomes very subtle, like you hardly breathe. Then your heartbeat, everything slow down, until finally, later on, not now, you cannot feel your heartbeat at all. Understand? It's like everything becomes so quiet, so still. That's why she experienced the peace, the calmness, the quietness. Then after that, it continue. This one will become very quiet until, like, to her, she cannot feel anything already. Because the mindfulness or the awareness nature is not stable enough, not refined enough. So later on, you continue to relax, maintain awareness, train yourself until you become skillful, stable. Then what happens is, you can pick it up again. like the subtle breathing, the subtle vibration habit. You can pick up that anywhere your awareness is located or find itself move there, you will know what is going on, the vibration, everything. Then again, it will slow down. Then it will become more and more refined, more and more quiet. Then later on, when you become good at this awareness, you realize that a lot of gas come out. Sometimes it's like it will be released through your whatever gas release. Don't worry, unless your food consumption is got some toxin or what, you will release it out. But most of the time, when you have this awareness build up and develop it, no smell, the gas release, no smell. But a lot of this will release because this is the byproduct of the awareness going in and transform your internal. So to transform your internal, there are two parts or two phases. The first phase is before you detect the gateway, your awareness, which is not thought-based, if you stay there, then it can actually activate the thing and develop the ability to be aware and slow down all the vibration and movement. The second phase is when you are very skillful already, you can do the fourth support, trust your nature to do the movement. So no more like last time, relax, aware, maintain aware. Where you train already, no need to maintain awareness already. Then you silence everything. Stay at the heart. Then the awareness nature detect by itself. Detect by itself. Then one day, when the causes and conditions are there, when you are ready, that silent mind, the awareness nature will detect the gateway into your nature. And when it detects, for most people, it's somewhere towards your left, 1 or 2 inches away. But don't go and measure and try to look for it. You look for it, your thought is there, you can never get it. This one must be the complete silent mind without thought. Then it will detect. When it detects, you will know something will happen. Very beautiful. It's something like there is a movement, very beautiful. Then your energy, yin and yang, that you develop externally, they will melt into it, they will flow into it. Then it's like very soothing. Some people, different experience, they experience different things. Some, they describe it differently. They say like a tunnel open up, then the energy going. But different people different. So this flow, movement of pure energy, because once the yin and yang energy, external energy that you develop through whatever cultivation or practice, even exercise or whatever, samatha meditation or what, don't worry, during that time, they will melt inside. Then it become pure energy. Then when it happens, you become so still, so calm. Your sankhara here, oh, no more thought. Completely no thought at all. Then you become very still. Like it's doing the thing, it's transforming you. Then the pure energy inside, you will know how to activate all the nervous system, or they call nadis and chakra, that need to be activated. Then you can be aware of what is going on. You didn't use your thought. The trust will allow the nature to move. That's why that nature is already wise. It knows where to move, it knows where to activate. Then it activates. This is the true opening of the internal nadis and chakra, not the one using thought, focus on the crown, the forehead, on all the dantian, on all the heart. That one is using the thought, the energy to go. So when you use the thought, the external energy, to try to force it open, my last teacher or guide said it's tempering. You know what is tempering mean? Means you try to force it. And why? Well, he didn't explain, but I came to know. Before you have the Dhamma, the enlightenment, this gateway cannot open it. Where this is the Bodhisattva way. But once you have already the understanding already, then you open. Once you open, you know what happened. Because this nature is very unique one. Once that one is activated, is wise, and it will do the movement by itself, then from there, the person who go through all this will understand one. Then because people didn't do awareness-based meditation, they cannot develop it until so stable to come to the gateway. What they do is, before they are enlightened, they don't have equanimity, don't have wisdom. Their energy is all yin and yang. You understand no? Not balanced. So this yin-yang not balanced can create what they call, the Surangama Sutra call it, in Mahayana they call 着火入魔, 走火入魔. Means the Mara can come and attack you and all those things. Then when you temper with the yin-yang energy imbalance, it actually created the distortion, the tempering. Then what happened is, many of these people who do all this, there was a Singapore lady. I remember, he came down when my last guy was around. They were meditating in an aircon room. Suddenly, she touched to know which point of the chakra. Initially, it was the intense heat release, the yin-yang imbalance. Until in the aircon room, she felt so hot, and she took off her clothes. Lady, And this is what happened. And some took hold the yin-yang imbalance. Then they get into trouble. Then after that, once all this happened, you do samatha, you do energy field, the Mara up there, actually Devaraiman, their purpose is to test all these cultivators who like energy field. That's why there are two rhymes up there. Mara don't know what. They will come. Then they create Kuan Yin image for you, Buddha image for you. You think you see Kuan Yin, you see Buddha. Actually, these are all your Sankara thought projection. Then you go and believe. Then you say you can see past life and all those things. All this image will serve, especially people who do jhana. So when you land yourself with all this, very difficult to come out. When you're yin-yang imbalance, especially those who do Kundalini, Indian meditation, energy field, they believe in releasing Kundalini energy, which is very strong, can help you develop a lot of things. But they also claim that some of them got teacher and guide who can guide them. From the Kundalini, they can also achieve a lot of things. But if I were you, my advice is don't try this, because these are dangerous. And very few people can manage all this. Because these are still thought-based. Whatever that arises from there is not awareness, nature. It's not the direct seeing. You cannot develop much wisdom out of it. You may be like enlightened, very calm, very peaceful because of jhana, because of energy. Then they force it to become one-pointedness, equanimity, enter fourth jhana, like no thought, like no yin-yang imbalance. But a lot of this is just conditioned mind state at that time. So this is what those who do thought-based energy field, samatha, concentration one, if they are not careful, you go into all this without a proper guide and teacher, you can get into trouble. Then last time I remember I was teaching in Champaka. There was one lady who went for one of the very famous, internationally very famous, that meditation technique. Very popular. They got all over the world in the center. They start with the 10-day retreat, then the 30-day retreat, See. So initially the 10-day retreat, this lady report, very interesting, very beautiful, good experience. Because energy feels samatha, say, focusing on it. Then later on, after attending 2 or 3, then promoted to the 30-day. During that time, don't know how many days after that thing, suddenly he said, because he came to Champaka, I was teaching meditation. Then I talk about danger of all this energy field. After that class, he came and see me. He said, Brother Theo, thank you so much. Now I understand what I went through last night. He said, after that thing happened, she got phobia, dare not go for that type of meditation anymore. She told me during the intense retreat, she was doing all this, then the Mara came and attacked her. She didn't know. She was actually sleeping. So during the sleep, it's like dream, that there was a being. She don't know it's Mara. Like try to create problem on you. It's like pull her hair on the head. So she felt something not right, fear, panic, and pain. Then she woke up, you know what happened? The hair all pulled out, blood everywhere, until they had to send her to hospital. Yeah. So you don't play a fool. Then even in the Sutra, you can recall that Sariputta, he was meditating. Then Mongalana got psychic, also meditating at the side. Then this Mara didn't know Sariputta was an Arahant. So to him, Mara, they like to do this type of thing. So they fly through the air, whack Sariputta, very, very forceful hit. Mongala panic. Mongala thought, wow, which human form can take this type of force? Surprisingly, Sariputta, nothing happened now. You know what happened to the Mara? Straight away died. But this Mara, they don't know who they are actually doing all this. So when you are Mara, sometimes you go and catch out all this meditation. With your rhyme, you exist as Mara to do this work one. Because there are such meditators, there are such Mara to deal with you. So a lot of this got karmic implication. Then I have seen certain Kayamita, they must have offended the triple gem and created havoc during sasana. This line, I got one came to my class, also here, Cameron Highland, first time, many years ago. I tell you, the moment I chant Namo Tassa, that karmic repercussion, she become like, cannot take it, very eerie. Then at first she surprised, he did not, I went to the back there and sit, the first session. Then after the first session, when we rest, I walk out, he approached me. He said, Brother, I got a problem. I said, what is it? He said, I cannot take it. He said, something inside happened. I said, what? He said, he is out of control. He cannot do anything. I said, like, yeah, very eerie one, very frightening one. Where he actually got the track record. He go to retreat, all the monks scared of her and chase her out. Then I said, let it out. And the next session, it's like 8 hours. Wow, I saw all the funny thing. All those sitting at the side also panic. Then the next morning, outside chanting, he also went down. Then he was stand there, like all the other Kayamita. Then suddenly, that activity and eerie type of thing, that movement, again come. Deng Xiong Sifu panic. He came and approached me. He said, Brother Tio, your Kayamita got problem. I said, 没事没事. I said, karmic obstruction from the past. Then you know what happened? Luckily, I sent a pure wish. I said, if there is affinity meant to be, let the triple gem assist her. Immediately after that, she became quiet. And she don't know what happened now. Until I came up here, then I was explaining about her case. And then she walked in. Then she heard. Then after that, she report to everybody that, yeah, well, Tio, now I know why. I felt something. You don't know what. Suddenly I quiet. Is it? Oh. Then after that, I advised her, ask for forgiveness from Triple Gem. Ask for forgiveness for all those beings that you have, whether knowingly or unknowingly, from the distant past until now, create any karmic negativity, suffering, misled, or any of these inappropriate action and speech. Then after that, vow not to repeat all this. Then take the advice of the Buddha to keep the precept, cultivate wholesomeness, then invoke power of merit for cause and effect to turn around. Luckily, she did that after that. Then after that, later on, not long, Namo Tassa, no problem already. Then, like, okay already. Then she finished the whole retreat. Then later on, go back to my house, Tuesday class. When I invite invocation to a deva, the moment I sama before the ta come out, she tremble again. Because of this karmic thing. Because when I invite the devas, this deva, you know their lifespan is so long. We all 50 years, they all how long? Huh? You want to know? No! One day only.
Their lifespan.
No, not their lifespan. They all one day, we all 50 years, understand now? So during the Sasana, the Buddha time, when the Buddha was around, maybe she was a Mara, I don't know. He do all this havoc. The Deva, no, he do until so famous, no. Until the Deva saw this guy again, no. So they all sure, like, means the karma take effect. I said, okay, we don't chant, we don't invoke. Then she sat at the back. Then I say, you continue, ask for forgiveness, do all those things. Then after that only, that one clear. After that one clear, he followed me to Achalo there, Anandagiri, consecration of the platform of the three great beings. You know what happened? That morning we were supposed to go. The moment he come out, I think Joyce, the husband, Clifford was there. He like xiao lang like that, inside there. Oh, everything. Until Clifford also panicked because he first time joined us on the spiritual trail. But it's not on the same van as me. He's on different van. Then Clifford asked Joy, how many mingi I any corner one? So what happened was he went there. Then reached the entrance, there is one entrance. He cannot go in, Cannot go in, Keep on crying down there, Then I think one or two of my Kayamita help her, I think Mimi, one of them. Then somehow help her to like ask for forgiveness. Then I saw, then I invoke power of merit because she has some form of merit. She also make offering, donation, all those things. Then she determined to change her. Then I say, by the power of whatever wholesomeness that she has cultivated since the day she knows the correct cultivation of the Dhamma, I'll say, may arise a cause for she to break her karmic obstruction and allow her to go in. And then after that, she can go in. After that, to go into the kuti or Ajahn Ajalo, we are all inside there. He cannot go in. He reached the doorstep there. He said, there is a force, stop her, no, he cannot go in. Then make noise again. Until Ajahn asked me, something wrong. I said, no. I said, karmic thing, don't worry. Then I said the pelvis again. Then suddenly, like nothing obstruct her already. She can go in. Then later ask her, what happened? He said, I don't know lah, brother Teo, like that. Then later on, Katina, I tell you, I saw, we all men supposed to go up, they all lady all go down there. She was alone there, bowing, keep on bowing. I was aware that I saw that I had joy, where I know, Gao Tim already. Means the problem gone already. Later on when I asked her, I said, what happened? He said, I don't know, Brother Teo, there is a force forcing me to bow, pay respect, the triple gem, the consecration, the 3 great beings there. How you explain all this? Then after that, until today, she normal back again. Actually, the trip to Anandagiri, she got karmic obstruction now. She had injury, then Paul Sangfong is what? Titanus. Titanus. He cannot go, no, he told me. I said, if you determined to go, ask for forgiveness. Then go and see the doctor. Then he went and see the doctor. He said very strange. The morning before we go to the airport, she recovered. That's why she will be first. So a lot of things, karmic obstruction, you don't play a fool. Mara thing, you don't play a fool. Okay? How did I end up here? It was about Joey's meditation. Maybe meant to be.
I know.
Huh?
We were talking about Sister Tammy.
No. Joey's meditation reporting.
Okay.
I explain how the awareness base can actually be. Then I end up in all the thought based on dangerous one. So you are blessed because this message has to come up. I think some of you maybe need this message, I don't know. So don't play a fool with karma. Don't go and try all the funny. Mindfulness, no danger. Don't worry. Awareness, no danger. We have no thought involved, no karmic involved, but pure thought, beautiful words, wholesomeness. Then you progress very fast. That's why this type of meditation, this type of understanding is, I don't think you can find anywhere. Not common. Very, very rare. So hopefully you all can develop the faith, the understanding, and just do. What have you got to lose? Remember? Paying respect, what have you got to lose? Does it harm you? Does it create danger to you? Learning how to develop awareness-based meditation, stabilizing it, does it harm you? You have everything to gain and nothing to lose. Why you worry and dare not go into it? Understand that? So all these are the understanding. It's not easy to change a person's view and understanding where you are so conditioned. So a lot of things like you never heard before, and you like, there is this resistant, panic, fear. What is it? I never heard before, and all those things. All this arises because you've got karmic obstruction, understand? And sometimes you cannot listen, you cannot go in. So you need to ask for forgiveness, repentance, do it.